Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I will be telling you all how I became a young teacher at the age of 22. I'm actually 23 right now, but I was 22 when I started teaching. I will explain all that, get into it. So if you want to hear more about my story, please just stay tuned. So I recently graduated in the fall of December 2021 from Albany State University. Go Rams, buck. If you know, then you know. I graduated from there in December. However, before I graduated, I was given the opportunity to student teach and have my own classroom. So it was a certain district that I had applied for, and I was able to teach science, 6th grade science, at that district while I was doing my student teaching. So I really didn't have the whole experience that you normally get where you have a teacher that you're shadowing under for your student teaching semester, and they gradually allow you to take over that classroom. I was basically teaching, and I was basically a first year teacher. Now, the summer before that, I was already going through different stages of my life, having to like move out from under ASU campus. And I did not know that I was going to be the teacher. The whole time I thought that I was going to be actually shadowing and having a mentor and all that. And I was surprised a couple of weeks prior to us going to pre-planning and, going ahead and getting this year started, that I had my own classroom. I was like, so that's going to say Miss Hawkins? What? Like, I did not know. And I should have asked more questions. That's my fault. But when I applied, because I got hired on as a student teacher, and this district didn't really do that. So it really was a blessing because I needed something to help me pay my bills as well while I was student teaching. And if you know, student teaching, that's a full-time job, 8 hours. You're going to be there from 7:30 in the morning to 3:30, maybe later, without pay. And I know that many of my peers actually had to get 2 jobs or another job after working a full-time at the school just to be able to cover their bills. And so I was just like, yeah, that's not my portion. I do not want that. Like, I really want to student teach and get paid. And so I looked for those opportunities at, my institution at ASU. I said, to one of my professors, are there any options or any opportunities or any way that I can get paid to student teach? And so that's how I even got involved in this district, because I was seeking employment while student teaching, but not knowing that I was going to be the teacher in place while student teaching. So I didn't know that. But anyways, moving forward, as far as what I had to do to student teach or to become a teacher, I did have to pass my GACE. And so in order for you to student teach, if you're going through an actual 4-year institution, I'm not sure about any TAP programs or any other teacher preparation programs, but I knew for me, I had to definitely pass my GACE admissions, which is the math, reading, and writing GACE test. And Lord, if you haven't seen any videos on my channel about that, I'll link them wherever so you can go ahead and update, because that was a journey. And then after that, I had to take my content. After getting admitted to the education program, I had to take my content test, in which my 2 content areas are science and ELA. And so I had to just pass one of my content areas in order to student teach, in order to, go ahead and finish off that last semester. And then while you are student teaching, you are also supposed to take your other content test. You don't necessarily have to pass it, but you need to at least take it. And so I passed my science when I actually took it that summer before student teaching. I passed my science at the induction level, but I was just grateful that I passed it, because I was not trying to pay out of pocket some more money, and this degree already cost me enough. So I did that, and that's how I was eligible to teach science at the middle school level. And so again, I taught 6th grade earth and space science, which was really good. It was a great experience. That's not a testing grade level, so it was a really good grade to, put your feet in, kind of figure out if this is what you want to do, or, how you like it. Now, let me talk about this pay, okay? This pay, baby. Let me give you all the tea. Now, I'm not going to get too detailed because you know all that. But I will say that I got paid. I got paid because I was employed by this district, by this school, in order to be a student teacher. Now, I knew about the pay, I knew about all that, I just really didn't know what came with it. But in order for me to be a student teacher and still get paid, I wasn't getting paid the first year teacher salary because I didn't graduate yet. And so I student taught from August to December, but let me remind you, at this point, I'm still teaching like as if I'm a first year teacher. I got a whole classroom, I got a whole lesson plans to do, I got a whole standard, like I'm flowing, I'm teaching as if I actually work here, as if I'm an actual teacher. And they treated me as I was such, even though they knew that I was still in my process of, getting my degree. And so it wasn't until I got my degree that I was able to get my pay switched over to an actual first year teacher. And so I had to make sure I passed both of my content areas. Well, I didn't have to pass my second one, but I did pass it, thank God. And I had to make sure I got my degree. Once I got those, I sent it into ASU. ASU sent it to PSC. And then it got back to my district, their payroll HR person. And that's when I started getting paid as a first year teacher once the following year. So that would have been spring of 2022. So this year, 2022. So that's pretty much how that worked. And I got paid monthly, still do get paid the last day of the month. And benefits of, I still had the benefits. I just wasn't getting that full pay bump that I would have needed had I been a first year teacher. But now I am, because I'm a first year teacher and I graduated. Now, walking in my teacher ways, walking in being a first year teacher, being so young, I did get like side eyes from the students, like, how old are you? Like, they asked me the entire year how old I was. And even now I'm teaching summer school and they're still like asking me. I'm like, who cares? Like, first of all, don't y'all know already? And secondly, does it matter? Like, they wanted to know how old I was. I went from saying that I looked like I was 19. I looked like I was maybe, 32. They thought I had a Benjamin Button. I don't know what. They tried to figure it out. And then they followed me on social media. So they kind of did figure it out. But that was a little rough, trying to keep away my age, because I really didn't have, I had to walk in my confidence. I had to walk in on my life being kind of exposed, especially with me on social media and just other platforms. Like, students will size you up. They'll see you're young, you black, and you're short. Like, I'm taller than you, I can get one up on you. And so that was something that I definitely had to put my foot down and stress. Like, it doesn't matter how old I am, you're not. I'm not the 1, not the 2, not the 3, baby. Like, I had to let them know. And I had to come at them like that, with that energy. It's for the sake of the learning environment and for the sake of my mental and my job, because I'm not about to let no 11, 12-year-old stop me from doing what I worked so hard to do just because of a little attitude. But anyways, that's for a whole nother video. But that's basically how I became a teacher at 22. Very young, very in my prime, very much, I was going to say clueless. Not clueless. I knew information, but experience trumps knowledge, because at times, most times, because when you're in it, when you're learning, no amount of book knowledge is going to prepare you to be a teacher. You just have to do it and learn and take the hits and fall down, get back up, and keep learning and keep going until you're able to share the knowledge with others. And then still keep going. And so I hope this video helped anybody that's looking to be a teacher, anybody that's has, these fearful, thoughts in their minds about being a teacher young. Do it. I did it. It was hard, but I mean, everything in life that's worth having, it's going to be difficult to achieve it, but it's very rewarding because it's worth having. So do it. Do it afraid. Do it young, do it clueless, just do it and learn as you go. So I hope this video helped. If you like videos like this, please make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe, and share with somebody that might be going through the same thing, or that you think will actually learn and, really get help from this video. So I will see you all in my next video, and bye.
But there's something about you.